Gary, the last time this football club played in the fourth round of the FA Cup, imagined by John Lennon, was number one. Are you imagining now what could happen and where this cup run could take this football club?
Yeah, it's a brilliant achievement by the players. We said before the game, I looked at some other things in 1981. Craig,
Go on.
The first IBM computer came out, and it doesn't look like a modern day Apple Mac. For only Fools and Horses started. It was the first time Muhammad Ali had his last fight. So I was looking up stats as well last night. But I just wanted to show the players how long it was. There's not many staff members were even born. I wasn't born. Kev Nicholson was. John Pitts was. Kev Miller, Cheggers, the Doc, and Malcolm Crosby. I pointed that out. We showed some pictures of them from 1981. Just to give the players that feeling of this is a big day, and I said these opportunities in football don't come often, and you have to grab it, and boy did we grab it. I thought we were absolutely outstanding.
Is that performance of the season for you?
Yeah, for me it was because of the bravery we showed. At 0-0, at 1-0, at 2-1, 3-1. We kept playing. We kept giving them a problem with the way we set up the team. We kept playing through the lines. We kept creating opportunities. I still want more in the final third. I think the chances we created. I thought we could have got another goal and really kind of seen the game off. But at 3-1, we were fairly comfortable. Obviously with the sending off. We brought Kev on and he showed his quality. Him and Woodsy just dictated the tempo of the game and kept the ball. But that understanding of the team, I think, has really came on the last 3 games. And I said during the week, sometimes you don't get rewards for that in football, and the outcome of the game can affect the mentality of the supporters and the club. But we have to keep believing in what we are doing. And I thought we carried on from Wickham to Bolton to today. The performances are getting better, and we got our rewards today for that.
We've spoken before about Demi Mitchell and that he didn't feel that he was quite 100% after returning from an injury. Feels like he might be back.
Yeah, I think he's always been back. He showed in his very first game against Bristol Rovers he was back even when he wasn't fully fit. Demi Mitchell gives us X factor. Demi Mitchell, I think has found a home where he feels really comfortable to go and show his ability with players, with staff, and with these supporters. I think he knows they love him, and he can go and express himself and show his quality. And he continued his training from yesterday. His training yesterday, some of the players will tell you, was on another level. His finishing and the things he was doing in training, and they say you take your training into the game, and he certainly did that today with 2 brilliant goals and a real quality performance, not just in possession, out of possession, working for the team, stopping the ball, coming forward. And that's what Demi's brung us from the very first time he came to the club.
Vincent Harper scored that crucial goal against Crawley, which sparked the comeback, and he scored the goal that killed this game off.
Yeah, and another brilliant finish. What I liked about it was whenever Oxford started coming to us, we still kept playing, and the structure we had gave them a huge problem. We could play through, whether it was 6s or 10s. Caleb, it was a brilliant piece of skill in the middle of the pitch, but positionally all the players fill in the 5 attacking lanes. I thought Caleb could have came to the right, to be fair. I thought that was the more obvious pass, but he went left to Vinny, and it's an unbelievable finish. But what I like is Caleb's in the box, Demi's in the box, Josh is in the box for the rebound. The whole team's up on the game, that if we don't get the goal or the ball comes out, we're there to lock the game out. And that's something we've been really big on in training, and you can see that coming into the game. And I'm delighted for the players that they can see, we keep telling them that they'll get the rewards from that, and today they did. So that can give them real belief and confidence to continue that form.
You mentioned Caleb Watts' assist for that 3rd goal. Now his contract is scheduled to come to an end in 9 days' time. He must be banging on your door. I don't think there's much more he can do, is there?
Yeah, he's the Mo Salah of League One. He's playing really well when his contract's coming up. It's maybe need to give him a month-to-month contract to keep him playing that well. But we are talking to him. I'm hopeful we get something done, because he has really kicked on in the last 6 weeks. But we've looked after Caleb for kind of 18 months now and worked with him to build him up to this level. So I'm delighted for him that he's doing that, and we really hope he can stay for longer.
You'd spoken about the 2 previous games against Wickham and Bolton, and there were large aspects of those performances that really pleased you. Do you feel like you've seen those replicated again this afternoon?
Yeah, and that's, I understand fans' frustration when we lose football matches. They want to see a team that wins. We have to look beyond that and see the process and see the structure to our game and the style of play that we want to create, because we think if we keep doing that consistently, it'll win football matches. And sometimes you get punched in the nose in football and things go against you, that you have to try and look beyond that and see the positives. I felt like there was a lot of positives from Wickham, from Bolton, and that has shown today, because the players have continued that form and added extra to it. We still, we'll show clips from today where we can be better and we have to be better. And I think that's the key to our season, that it never stops. It's always continual improvement. It's always development in the team. And when you see them playing like that, there's real excitement for the remainder of the season.
But one thing to pick up on is Johnny Ofeko, brought off at half-time. Was that a planned or a forced change?
It was planned. We planned for 45 or 60. He's obviously coming back from an injury. We felt like it was a good opportunity to start him in the game, and I thought he was excellent as well. He tired a little bit probably from 30 minutes onwards, so Ed Francis knew at half-time he was coming on the pitch and he was ready. I thought all the finishers today were ready. It was something we spoke about during the week, and we had a meeting yesterday to see what they wanted from us and what they needed to do to be ready, and I thought all of them came on and contributed.
It's of course January, transfer window's open, and I understand things are happening.
Things are happening. I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say, Craig, but things are happening, and there might be a player coming in tonight or tomorrow. If you want to work overtime tonight, then it might be tonight, otherwise tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully we've got a really good player coming in to the building that will add to the group, add to the squad. You've seen the bench today, how strong it was. We had Sweens, Reece Cole, Ben Purrington, who else in the change room? Loads of players, and Czech Diabate's back with us. Loads of players in the change room that are fighting to either get fit or to get in the squad. Sonny Cox was in there, and that's a really healthy place to be.
Draws tomorrow at 5 p.m. Any preferences?
I said Man United last time, and they got Arsenal. I think we were one ball away from getting them. They came out just before us, so yeah, I think the connection with this football club and Man United, they were my team as a kid, my English team as a kid, with obviously Sir Alex Ferguson and that amazing team or teams that he built. So yeah, I think that would be my dream draw, but it's just good to be in the hat. It's good to look forward. It's exciting for supporters. It's exciting for the whole club. But we have to kind of focus next week on training, preparing. We've got another extremely difficult game, obviously at Birmingham away, who are top of the league and flying. So we have to, maintain performance levels and work hard to be competitive in that, and look forward to the next round when it comes.
Just to finish then, that's one FA Cup tie down, but there's two more for the club this week. The women are in the fourth round tomorrow against Sunderland, the 18s on Thursday against Fulham. So we try and make it a hat trick?
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. It's great, that the women are doing so well this year. The 18s have got a new coach in. David Oldfield's come in to work with them, and I heard they performed very well early today, but lost the game against Oxford. So hopefully they can go and give a really good account of themselves against Fulham. And I think when we win, hopefully it inspires the women, and vice versa. The 18s and the whole club should be excited about the progress we are making and the potential of where we could go.
Thanks so much, Gary.